What's up, you guys? So, after Gabrielle Union threw some very subtle but very public shade at Vivica Fox by liking a tweet putting down her career, she doubled down on her stance and even made a post of her own on her Instagram that makes it very clear where she stands. So, we're going to get into that in this video, but y'all know if you've watched this channel before, the first thing you have to do is subscribe and click the thumbs up button. So, I wanted to start this video off with something that a lot of people who work in entertainment already know. And that's the fact that celebrities like Vivica Fox will call the paparazzi or TMZ on themselves. It's a well known tactic within the entertainment industry, and it's a strategic move that's used for publicity or to maintain a certain level of visibility in the public eye, like if they're trying to stay relevant. So, celebrities, especially those who rely heavily on public image and their media presence, like reality stars, influencers, or C and D list entertainers, they're trying to stay relevant. And so, by alerting paparazzi to where they're going to be, they ensure that they get in the media and stay relevant. And so, that little setup that Vivica had with the paparazzi to me looked like one of those moments that was set up. Her surrounded by people signing autographs and the paparazzi randomly being there and asking her about Taraji, it all looked like a setup to me. I've been blogging on celebrity news for several years now, going on 8 years. And so I can tell a paparazzi setup when I see one. And I'm sure it looked like a setup moment to a lot of people in the entertainment industry. So I wasn't surprised to see that Gabrielle Union liked that tweet shading Vivica Fox because it probably looks to her like Vivica purposely set up that paparazzi moment to say what she wanted to say, which was that she's good. And so at one point, I thought Gabrielle Union had unliked the tweet, but she didn't. She didn't unlike the tweet. And she went on to like a few other tweets about the situation. Like somebody posted the picture of her liking the tweet and they said, listen, Gab isn't the shady one here. That's all Vivica. Because why is she even talking? Why is she actively working to undermine what Taraji is saying about her mistreatment and the systematic mistreatment of Black women in Hollywood while starring in Tubi movies? Okay. And you can see that Gabrielle Union liked that tweet. And then she also liked this one. The person said, and if anyone knows what it's like to be undermined publicly by a Black peer after coming forward with her own allegations of discrimination slash mistreatment, it's Gab. Folks will throw you under the bus if it means keeping a seat or, in Vivica's case, the slim chance of being invited. Y'all remember when Gabrielle Union got fired from America's Got Talent and she sued them for discrimination and Terry Cruz undermined her. Gabrielle Union filed a complaint against the producers of America's Got Talent, including NBC, Fremantle Media, and Simon Cowell's Psycho. And the complaint centered on allegations of harassment, discrimination, and racism on the set of America's Got Talent. And her attorney stated that NBC did not adequately investigate her complaints or involve human resources soon enough. Instead, Gabrielle faced opposition from NBC for raising concerns about the racially offensive conduct she experienced while working on the show. But NBC responded and said that an outside investigation found a culture of diversity on the show and that Gabrielle Union's claims had no bearing on the decision to drop her as a judge, but they did settle her lawsuit. The lawsuit was eventually settled. But after Gabrielle Union had made those public statements about experiencing racist and misogynistic conduct on the set, Terry Crews did an interview on the Today Show and undermined her. He described America's Got Talent as the most diverse place he had ever been in his 20 years of entertainment. And he said that he never experienced any racism on the show, which kind of undermined what Gabrielle was doing with her lawsuit, speaking on her experience. When Terry Crews was asked about his experience hosting America's Got Talent, he could have shared that his experience was different from Gabrielle's, but focused on the fact that Gabrielle's complaints and her voice should be heard and taken seriously instead of just focusing on himself. That's what Vivica Fox somewhat tried to do in her statement to at least soften it a little bit. So I said all that to say Gabrielle Union is very familiar with what it feels like to be undermined. And she's probably triggered. She's probably triggered by Vivica Fox doing what she did to Taraji. So not only did she like those tweets, but she also posted on her Instagram. She posted a caption that looked like it could be about that situation, about Vivica as well. It's a photograph of her out getting photographed by the paparazzi. So she in that same moment as Vivica, and she put in the caption, "Help us or get out the way. We working over here." So to me, this definitely looks like it's about Vivica, especially since she's in that same paparazzi situation. To me, it definitely looks like she's throwing shade at Vivica. But you guys leave a comment and let me know what you think. What do you think about Gabrielle Union liking those tweets? And what do you think about her making this post where it looks like she's shading Vivica Fox for not supporting Taraji Henson more and seeming to undermine her? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. And by the way, you guys, speaking of liking tweets, Gabrielle Union also liked this tweet about the Jonathan Majors interview. Someone said, "I still need to watch the Jonathan Majors interview, but I'm guessing he wasn't asked why he debuted his first public relationship with a Black woman while on trial for domestic assault." And I wanted to share with you guys that Coretta Scott King's daughter, Bernice King, has spoken out about her mother's name being mentioned by Jonathan Majors as if her mother was just a wife and nothing else. She said, "My mother wasn't a prop. She was a peace advocate before she met my father and was instrumental in him speaking out against the Vietnam War. Please understand, my mama was a force." And then she linked to an article in the Huffington Post that she wrote about her mother, Coretta Scott King. So, I have a special invitation for those of you who are content creators or aspiring content creators, whether you're creating content as a hobby or if you're creating content specifically for your business. I am now doing one-on-one consultations, one-on-one sit downs, just me and you, where we start with a very thorough assessment of your channel and then move into a 45-minute virtual call, which is the consultation where we collaborate to craft a personalized strategy for your YouTube channel. The personalized strategy is a customized, typically 15 to 20 page growth strategy tailored for you, tailored for your channel. And it includes content creation guidance, like tips and insights on creating content, especially content that engages viewers. So click the link below this video and in the comment section to sign up today. Layla, Layla.